this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. And another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Today in this... Oh, hello, Lee. Why do you keep doing that? Oh, that really makes me jump. I'm always expecting you to come out from the page. Let's do it again, Lee. Do it again, Lee. I like my traditions, okay? Right, take it away. Everyone in their starting positions, light, camera, action, and welcome to another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Today, I'm going to be joined by Lee. There we go. That's the way I like to start my videos. And you're looking good today, Lee. If you're in a good mood, then come and give me a kiss. Oh, I was only joking, Lee. I was only joking. I was only playing. I didn't think you were actually going to kiss me. Only joking, Lee. Only joking. The way we kiss is we just rub noses. We just go. There we go. Just rub our noses together. That's the way we kiss. Anyway. Enough of that. I need to get the taste of bear hair out of my mouth, and so I am going to do so by eating my breakfast, which is, of course, going to be a cake. Num, 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 num. I'm full up. I'm full up. Oh dear, I can't eat cake like I used to. I'm ashamed. I've let my whole family down. I left a slice. Anyway, let's go outside and let's play the Flower Shower Plantation Hydration Contraption Hose the Rose edition. Basically, this is a very complicated game where we basically need to shoot that arrow and then a load of things are going to happen. Then we shoot a button there, then we shoot buttons here and then a pressure plate and all sorts of things. Basically, to try and make that flower down there get watered by the dispenser. So Lee, you look like you're very eager today, so why don't you take it away? And I didn't mean that to rhyme, but I guess it was just in good time. And it looks like Lee missed and all. I've got no materials on me. There we go. I didn't have any of my items out, but it doesn't matter. I got my arrow, so let me try and line it up. Can I hit the button? Oh, I did, and it fired out. Oh, I don't think it hit the yellow button though. I hit that one. Oh, there we go. It did though. That one did. It just randomly fired out. So which means it's now your go, Lee. So you see the button on the green block, the one next to the minecart. You need to try and hit that button. Be very careful not to hit the minecart though. This was a really good start. Oh no, Lee missed. Okay, so it's my go now. Can I hit this next button? I did it, and the minecart went, which now revealed the next button. You see on the red block down there, Lee? You kind of have to shoot through the piston to try and hit that next one. If Lee misses, this is going to be a failed attempt. And oh no, Lee missed. But don't worry, that was the best we've done so far. That was the best attempt so far. So maybe next time we can get the entire contraption done. I want one perfect run through of the entire contraption. That was good though. That was a little bit more promising. Anyway, let's waste no more time over here. I'm going to go and head over to my love garden because I have decided that I want to add someone new to it. And today to my love garden, I am going to be adding Leo Harvey. And I am adding Leo Harvey because he has a very awesome shed. And you can see a picture of it here. Isn't this the most amazing shed you've ever seen? He's basically decorated it with his dad to make it look like Minecraft. And my favourite part is this, the painting on the wall of me and Squid. And I must admit, I am very jealous of Leo. I wish I had a shed like that. And so I wanted to say thank you very much for sending me the picture, Leo. And welcome to my love garden. I hope you are very happy. Then, oh, yeah, Lee, you got crumbs. You got crumbs all over Leo's sign. I've just added him. This was a fresh new sign and you got crumbs all over it. Say sorry to Leo. Give Leo a kiss. Give him a bear kiss. Go and rub your nose against Leo's sign. Oh, don't get any splinters. Anyway, let's go. Before I get any crazier, let's go and head over to the funland because we are building today a brand new minigame, but I'm not going to be doing that with just me and Lee. We are, of course, going to also be joined by one of my dogs. And which dog shall I take with me today? Do you want to pick today, Lee? Do you want to decide which dog I am going to take? Just go and stand behind the sign for the dog you think I should take. And it looks like he wants me to take Corey. And Corey is the curious dog with the green collar. And here he is down here. Corey, you can join us for the video. And yeah, while we head over there, I'm going to explain what the mini game is we're building today. Actually, also before we do that, there's someone who I want to go and say hello to. Someone who's Duncan, is that you? Oh no, I thought that was his collar just looked black then. Yeah, there's basically a new person who joined our world recently, and we've not spoke to her very much, and it's of course Harriet, my new villager. So shall we have a game of hide and seek with Harriet? I think she's already hiding somewhere in the village, and we need to go and try and find her, okay? So 3, 2, 1, go. Who can find Harriet? And I have honestly no idea where she is. She basically keeps changing where she lives, and I think I'm eventually gonna let her move in with Harrison, but for now she's kind of just roaming around the area. So let me go and try and look inside of all of these shops. She's not in there. She's not in the post office. Maybe she's behind here somewhere. Is she in the pretty kitty spa? Is she trying to get prettier? No, I don't think so. Maybe she's still in the caring cat. This is where we turned her into a villager in the first place, right there. But no, she doesn't seem to be around. Oh, there is a cake here though, so num 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 num. Don't mind if I do. Well, if she didn't want it, someone's got to have it. I can't find her. Have you found her yet, Lee? Can you see her anywhere around here? I don't think Lee's found her either. Maybe she's gone into the fire station. Maybe is she in the beat the heat fire station? I don't think she is. Is she in the Po police station? Oh no, lots of pigs are though. Why are there so many pigs in here? They're all over the place. I can't find her anywhere. Maybe she's gone down here. Oh, Lee's firing arrows at me, I think. Have you found her, Lee? Have you found her? I think Lee did. I think Lee has found her. Lee has won. Lead the way, Lee. Lead me to where Harriet is. Oh, is she in here? Oh, oh, she's got a new job. She's got a new job working in my overwear shop. Hello, Harriet. Ah, dear God. Typical woman going into the clothes shop. Only joking. Oh, very nice clothes there. Could I recommend the Pumpkin Munchkin? One of my favourite new designs of a fashion accessory. No, would you want to stay wearing the brown robes? Okay, that's just okay. I just wanted to make sure that you're settling in to my lovely world nicely, and by the looks of things, she is. Anyway, let's not waste any more time. Let me go and head over to the funland, and then we can begin building our new game. And the reason we're building the new game is because of this building here, the dentist. Basically, we gave the Tooth Fairy a job working in our dentist, and the problem with that is that now she's too busy to collect everybody's teeth. And so we're going to build a new minigame where you need to try and collect teeth from a child sleeping in a bed and then leave some money. And so the idea is we're going to build 3 child's bedrooms, and then we're going to put on the floor lots of pressure plates and tripwires. And you need to try and sneak across the floor without landing on any of the tripwires or pressure plates, because if you do, it will wake up the child. So you basically need to be as stealthy as you can to try and sneak into the room while the child's sleeping. You then take the teeth and give some money, and it's basically who can do that best. You're going to see who can do it in the least attempt. So we're going to be doing 3 bedrooms, and they're going to be 3 different difficulties. Easy, medium, and hard. And we're going to be building the game right here. See, there's a big open space here. And so let's go and start building. So in this episode, we're going to build the easy one, basically, and try and get that one completely done. So the easy one is going to be made out of a light blue wool, and I think I'm going to build it literally right here. So I'm going to do the first wall here and just leave a gap of 2 blocks there, and it needs to be 19 blocks along. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then 7 blocks along the back here. And look at Corey there just walking along. He's there just checking to make sure it's definitely straight, and by the looks of things it is. And yep, then I'm going to go along here 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I just need to go along here the other side. So this is going to be his bedroom. I know it's a little bit more of a corridor than a bedroom, but I needed it to be long enough for there to be enough challenges for you to try and jump across. So if I go and build this to here, and then the floor is going to be all made out of wooden planks, and it's got to be oak planks because that is what the pressure plates look like. So if I did anything else for the floor, then it would look weird just because... yeah, it would look really odd because you'll be able to see the pressure plates too easily. And so this way, it's going to be kind of like they're not really pressure plates, as if it's just loose floorboards. And then when you actually stand on a pressure plate, it makes quite a good sound that does really sound like it is someone stepping on like a loose floorboard or just a creaky step somewhere. And look how good this shovel is. I've not really used this shovel much. Look how quickly I just destroy everything so fast. This is really good, actually. And so the way the game's going to work is it is going to use redstone. redstone. It kind of has to, but it's gonna be very simple redstone. All I need to do is completely cover the floor here in redstone. I don't need to do anything special. It's not complicated. I literally just have to place redstone absolutely everywhere on the floor down here, and so that way, no matter what pressure plate you stand on, it's gonna set off all of the redstone. So once I fill this in, all I need to do is go and cover the floor down here with redstone absolutely everywhere. And you can see as I'm doing this, Lee is going up and building the ceiling. I think it needs to be a little bit higher than that, Lee. I think we're gonna go 6 blocks high for the ceiling. Just to make sure we have plenty of room for jumping. And then just down at the very end, I'm going to go and build myself a bed. And so the way we're going to know that you've woken up is we're going to build a bed, and then behind it, there's going to be a pumpkin. And the pumpkin is supposed to be the child's face, and so every time you step on a pressure plate, a piston's going to pull down the pillow that was covering the child's face, and then that way he's going to see you, and then that way you know that was a failed attempt. And I've actually run out of redstone. Do you have any spare redstone on you at all, Lee? Where are you? Are you up here somewhere? And there we go. Raining from the sky. Brilliant. So let me go and fill the rest of this in. I don't need to go right to the end because the bed's going to be about here. We should also light up the area a bit because it is starting to get dark. Actually, we could go to sleep. Let's go have a little nap then first, shall we? Because otherwise the googlies are going to try and attack us too much. So let me go and plonk down my crafting table here and make a few wooden planks and then a couple beds, and then we can have a quick nap. And I made a chest as well. That's okay. I guess we can store. I'm going to go and throw some of my sand and stuff in here just to empty out my pockets a little bit, and then I'm going to go and make myself a couple beds. Oh no, I've already done that. So I need to put down the beds, and then we can have a quick nap, and then yeah, that way it won't get too dark. So Lee, do you want to come to Betty Buys? I've made you a bed there, and then in the morning we can carry on building. So I'm going to go and cover up all of the redstone that I placed down with the wooden planks, because I don't need to see them anymore. And actually I need to do one more final row along here just for this first bit, I believe. Is that it? Yep, this is it. And then I need to go and do the floor the whole way along here. You can give me a hand if you want, Lee. And then at the end, all I need to do is go and try and build the bed. So the reason why I've done it so it's a piston pulling down a pillow rather than the boy poking his face up is because if you try and push a pumpkin with a piston, it destroys the pumpkin. So instead of waking up the child, it looked like as you come in, his head just falls off. And that's not what I want to happen. So yeah, we're going to build the pumpkin into the wall and then just make it so that the pillar gets pulled down, and so then you can just see his face. So it's not as good as if the pumpkin did come up, but I think it's pretty much the only way I could do it. And the pumpkin is really the only block that has a face. So there's not really anything else I could use. So let me just go and fill this all into the very end, and this is where I'm going to build the bed. So I actually need to build the walls in one more here, just to cover up the pumpkin. So I can do this block here, and then I can do the pumpkin on top of that. So there's the child's face, and then I need to fill in this wall here, and so this is basically just going to be covering up where the pumpkin is. And so I'm eventually going to fill all of this in from the top here. I've done it almost to the top here actually. Yeah, I'm going to place all of these in, and then in front of him I need to go and try and build a bed. So I'm going to try and make the bed look like what the beds look like in Minecraft anyway. Then that way it's going to be more obviously a bed. So here are the rows of pillows, and then here is the actual main part of the bed, and then there's going to be another block right here covering his face. And so this is going to get pulled down, and then boop, you can see there's the boy watching you. I'm going to try and make it look a bit more like a bed though. I'm going to make it look like a fancy 4-poster bed. So I'm going to go over to here, and I'm going to go and try and make some fences, and this is a cool way to make a rather fancier looking bed. I just want to make sure that it's very obviously supposed to be a bed basically. So I'm going to make a few more of these fences to make sure I have enough of them, and I'm basically going to go up like this all the way up to where the ceiling's going to be, and along like this, and then down here, and then just do the same at the front of the bed like this. Then I can go along like here. Oh no, I didn't mean to place that one up there. Let me go and get rid of that one quick. And then I can go along like this, along the top here. And I think I'm going to need to make a few more fences. I don't think I made enough. So yeah, let me go and very quickly make, I think I need one more fence. I need one more fence. Typical. Oh look, there's a fence up there. I don't need to make any new ones. If I just hop up here, I can go and get, there we go. I made exactly the perfect amount of fences. When does that ever happen? So I just need to break these away and go and build this along like that. So there we go. This is the bed down at the end. And whoa! Looks like Lee has been busy making the pressure plate. So before I start plonking them down, I'm going to go and add the piston in. So the piston needs to be down here somewhere. So I'm going to use a sticky piston. So that way it's going to pull the block down as well. Corey is, as always, being curious and having a look down there. So I think the piston needs to be here. Yeah, this is right. And then I put the pillow on top of it. And so this is what it's going to look like when it's revealed. So all I need to do now is hops downstairs and do the redstone. And oh, it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing with this floor here. Let me go and break away the floor under the bed just so I can see what I'm doing. So it needs to be a very simple trail leading to the piston. The only slightly complicated thing is I need to make sure that the piston starts off already being up. So this is going to be the last area where there could actually be where there could be a pressure plate. And so that bit's going to go down a little bit to here. And then, actually, no, is this right? Yeah, these redstone doesn't need to be here. So that's going to go down to there. And then I'm also just going to add in one repeater just to make sure that the redstone can stretch far enough. So let me go and make a quick crafting table down here for now. And I'm going to go and make myself a repeater by making some redstone torches. And then here we go. Here's a repeater. And I'm going to place this down here like this. And then I'm going to go and have the redstone going like this. And then, oh, actually what I could do is put a block here and then put a redstone torch on top of that. And then this is going to light up all of the redstone already, which means that the piston is going to be extended. But if a signal comes from this side, then that piston should get pulled down. So let's test this out, shall we? Let's put that down there, and there we go. Now the piston is pulled down. So that is literally the only complicated part of the redstone that you need to do. And now all we need to do is go and have fun putting down all of the pressure plates. So let me go and fill in a bit more of this floor down here, just because I made a bit of a mess. And so basically, if I place down a pressure plate anywhere in this area, like say down here, if I step on it, it should pull down the piston. There we go. And so now all I need to do is go and arrange these around the place in a difficult pattern to make it so that we need to try and jump across them to get them to the other side. And I could also add down a tripwire. So if I go over here, I can make some, I think they're called tripwire hooks, is that right? Yeah, tripwire hooks. I can make a few of these. Oh no, made too many. And I can put one of these on either side. And I could put one maybe, say, here, and then one here. And then if I place string along the bottom here, basically, as you step on the wire, I want it to pull it down. But it won't actually work straight away. So all I need to do is add a tiny little trail of redstone, just so it links up to the rest down there. So I think if I do one bit of redstone like this, I think, and then like this, and then this means that when you go on the tripwire, it's going to pull down the block as well. And the way you get over the tripwires, you can't actually jump straight over them, because even if you look like you do, you hit the string, so it means you've got to go around here where the actual hook is, and you then can sneak past. And it suddenly got very dark in here. Looks like we suddenly got a roof. So let me go and put a few more torches up, just so I can see what we're doing. Then I'm going to put down the rest of the pressure plates, and then we can go and have a little bit of a test to go and see who's going to be better at taking the teeth, me or Lee. So I'm going to go and fill in a little bit here, just to make this bit blue as well, and this block down here, and on the other side down here. And then let's go and start doing some pressure plates. So this is going to be the easy one. So I don't want this one to be too difficult, but then again, I do want a decent bit of a challenge. So we can have some like this, maybe like this, and then go to here and here and here, and I'm going to put some down here. Do you think this is difficult enough? I think this might be difficult enough. Actually, let's just make it so you need to jump over a few more. Let's put a few more down. I feel like this is still a little bit too easy. So let me just make one or two more pressure plates just to make it that little bit more difficult. Let's just put one there. And yeah, this will do. This will do. This will do. Okay, Lee. So we need to see who can do it in the least attempts. That's the challenge. So you go first, and you can try and set the bar, and I need to see if I can beat it. So anytime that pillow gets pulled down and the boy sees you, you need to come back and start again. And remember, you can't jump over the wire. That's it. You need to go around to the side here. Lee is being very cautious. So yeah, you can walk through the trip. Oh, there we go. He managed to get over the hook. He's almost there. He might be able to do it in just one attempt. And if he does, that means things are going to be very difficult to me. You can see him there sneaking around. You got to get onto the bed, Lee. You got to get on top of the bed, otherwise it's not going to count. Can he do it? Can he do it? Big job, and he did it! First attempt. Nicely done, Lee. Oh dear, then he just goes and says hello to the child. Right, it looks like it's my go, Lee. You can just run straight back through here. You don't have to worry about it now. You've already got the tooth. That's what you wanted. So I need to do it in just one attempt as well. So let's go. I'm going to try and jump over this one. Oop, I did it. I did it. I think I'm going to copy Lee's route. I'm going to sneak around here. Try not to hit any of them. I didn't hit any. Corey, you stay where you are. I don't want you to come and knock into any of them. And then if I stay close to the wall, I can get past the hook. And then if I go around this way, and then this way. Oh, this is so tense. And then this way, and then this way. Then I need to jump to the bed, and I did it as well. Yay! But as I said, this is going to be the easy one. So in the next episode, we're going to build 2 or more of these, and one's going to get a little bit harder, and then the final one is going to be very, very difficult. So here we go. This is the start of my new game called Take the Teeth. But that's the end of this episode now. As always, there'll be a link in the description to the next part once it's online. I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!